Step lively, journey by starlight. It shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on? It seems you must attend a palace masquerade, if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
We're here, We shall await you here, Master.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my...
Canary in your face.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap. Come see me in my baudelry, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Where did you go, Master? 'Twas dreadful lonesome without you.
Our party is reunited. Surely. We can ask for no more than that.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Let the captain see my knees.
Got to do this. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? Good luck to you then, cuz.
Hold fast! You have the strength to fail!
You have no right.
Fault's enough. Victory is ours for the
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Or, Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying. Have you proof that you are arisen? Ah, they say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, hmm? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering it, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Oh, can't say I've seen it. Or it's all coming back. My first stop. The scrap stores are in...
Sometimes I wonder if I'm kind
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Yon path leads not to our destination.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
What should I do?
Not my kind of place, this.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us.
You feeling generous, sir? Want to lend a hand?
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Well, well, he is merely Deeza's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet, I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the false sovereign...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Could you come over here?
What was the same? Just how I like it.
What should I do?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh? Did it pertain to the Queen Regent? And an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Telly's.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you? If you can afford perpetual... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Gathering clues will be essential to our success in this matter.
I suppose 'tis so. This is a place of prayer.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
True faith must come from the spirit.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
What teachings might salve the people's woes? I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
This is a place of prayer.
I fear I've much to it.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. But I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Wickedness has no hold.
I know so little of this world, and of myself.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I fear I've much to it.
A moment's prayer can do. This is a place of.
I spend my days in quiet reflection. I fear I've much to attend to.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
I need not strive.
What say we gather some information?
I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Follow me then.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Oi, keep your distance.
Farming might look like simple work.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Pity me, do you?
Wickedness has no hold.
How about you? Have you some... Living's odd, but dreams do, I say.
I need not
Must we
strive
beg
to know
for
the
guidance?
unknowable.
Can't we make our own way?
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Where could Malcolm? Perhaps you could try asking the other children.
Farming might look like simple work, but tisn't.
I'm aching for a fight.
Can't wrap my head around this.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the... Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake ought to, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
What to make of this?
This town did not get me any.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
I must be sorry.
Don't think you're safe. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled afore the thing was cold. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune. I wonder if building a nice, high wall is out of the question.
Is there aught you require?
Got anything to...
If 'tis refined you want,
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I will be getting...
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Got more soil on me than an unwashed water out on this job supposed to.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I can't go on like this.
Here, if you please.
Please, sir, don't tell nobody what I said about exploring those vaults. Please, sir.
Oi! Who's there?
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
this conflict to plague the world.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, me.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here. I'll gladly stay alone.
What say we gather some information?
What am I to do? Aye? What do you want?
Follow me.
What should I do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, I can't see. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers.
I ought to be getting home. Dirt, sweat, and toil.
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure? I wonder what it was Malcolm... Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report back now?
Just where are these vaults exactly? Let us return to Sir Kendrick. Perchance he will know more.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
A short jaunt can quickly become a journey, till before you know it, you're bruised up and all out of curatives.
You too? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I've got a good feeling about this one.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
Tis is as you say.
Over here!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share the existence of... We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go and... Let's investigate this place's secrets.
'Tis quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars, were I the scholarly sort.
I knew it to be so.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
Pawns may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to part ways at the gates.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Could you come over here?
This place is amazing.
I'm afraid I cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge. Could you come over here?
It's you again. What are you doing now?
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
I sleep on my woe, mayhap.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
To focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my Oh, to think such a place exists. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the...
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Your best bet's the scrap.
It is good to be reunited.
This should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, mayhap the knowledge I've gained
I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this.
Just about anywhere.
I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this hour. Always another errand to see to.
What a racket.
Not sure what they expect. I'll know.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. At least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
How can I get more customers to shop now?
I shall be on top of it. I can feel it. I'm in fine fettle today. It's been a hard day. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
There's much needs doing.
My back isn't what it used to be.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills.
Is there no getting through this door? Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Take this. It's something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Seems your luck's run out.
Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot.
Shame I've no advantage against the foe. Are we all in the same boat?
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Let me get that.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
If you are in need, I must serve.
I'm nodding off where I stand. Lots to do? No, I'm just dead time.
Not a care in the world.
Life enough.
Just as it should be.
Off to market I go.
Left in the pantry.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Ah, our errand is nearly done. And not a moment too soon.
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
There's no great...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
It's been a hard day.
It's been a hard day.
Let me stay a while.
Mayhap I ought to take stock. See what's needed.
Days like this, someone comes to read.
Here, if you please.
Such quietude.
I see. That's a relief.
Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers or... Oh, these should... Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and... But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, River? True. I knew I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver...
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. They're hard to find, aren't they? Well, if you happen across one, I'll be here.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle, where it possible.
I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
Why is this not selling?
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders. Such quietude is a blessing. Should I get up to today?
Oh, I can't find a silver stone any... Oh, just look how it Say, aren't you cured? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father... Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. I want to tell them how grateful I am. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hiya, Risen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
There's no great shock to me.
Let's take it easy today. I'll start dusting. Well, what else to do?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wait.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
What am I to do? I'm lost without those garments.
Can't help but talk in a whisper.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth. I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very... You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Fresh breeze blowing round
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. We pawns are barred from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates. We pawns are barred from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates. We shall wait here till
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to the minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I blundered and then tipped the contents out onto the floor.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
nobleman's son. It's too quiet.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with... Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the...
Such quietude is a blessing. It's a bit early for a rest as yet. I'm in fine.
The spirit time I received my invitation.
Suppose I I'll train Not sure why I'm doing. If I'm honest.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
Welcome.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once. Not sure what they expect. I'll have nightmares.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. A land, let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv." A meager clue, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does, though the political situation is stable at present. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind.
Phases. Now...
As a reward for you will, of course, require... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice may have to be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider...
Huzzah! You've done it!
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory.
Right, just follow me.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if all you check... The price, just remember... Misers die early. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere. Where?
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Interested in my wares?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
If I sleep on my woes, mate.
Gladly stay a while.
Or to polish up my